So I'm trying to solidify the concept of these sites. There are a few directions that this could go, but for the most part I want this to be a balanced concept. I like the idea of opening this up to other people, but I want to make sure the concept is pretty well centered, which is hard because centered means a lot of things to a lot of people. So where should this idea come from? I want it to be based on not just people that I know, but people that I meet. So I want to make sure I'm crediting the people that want to be credited and keeping the people anonymous that want to be kept anonymous. But I also want to make sure these elements have some sort of basis in meaning. So at some point, you need to be able to associate these squares with something descriptive of experience. And personally, I want this to be I want this to be interesting and accessible. So I want to be very sure that whatever I use to seed these ideas is something sustainable. Recently, I've been drawing with people. I mix my own paint, and then I create the basis. Once it dries, I draw on top of it, and sometimes I draw with other people. They give me ideas, or they draw on the actual squares. And I like that, so I'm gonna make a note. Art with others. Respect credit. Art with others. So specifically drawing. Sometimes watercolor paint is a good paint to have in public because it's easy to clean up. Sometimes that's not necessarily the best, but if it's well contained, then it's usually okay. Okay, so Bane describes the opposite. What are the constraints? I don't want Baneland to be too bad. So, and I think I mentioned this here, moderated, community led. So I don't know what Baneland could be that is like super bad, but generally, I want to keep these communities centered. So focus on centered, on connection to groundedness. So nothing too horrible. No incentive to create negative spaces in real life, or like negative feelings between people. So compartmentalizing connection to the frame. Oh yeah. Emphasize a clear relationship to the frame. Focus on connection to groundedness. So yeah, that's basically it. I don't know exactly how that one should go. Like the specific policies are going to depend so much on the place. And for the most part, I'm not entirely sure if that should have too many rules. Finding resident artists is going to be a bit of a challenge because it's kind of a large promise. But yeah, basically. Wait, what is a. Sorry. Um, that was not a complete thought. So, offering somebody a residency before I have this established is going to be a hard sell. Um, because it's essentially making a statement that a particular body of work is going to carry a specific set of meaning. That's not necessarily something that a lot of artists would want to do. And compensation gets kind of hairy there. I don't know too much about that yet. So bone describes something in between. Oh wait, no. I said that right. I'm sleepy. So maybe I should go and sleep first. How should this be structured? Generally, there will be a plot line pre-established. Elements come from Boon land. And that's so people can predict it. They can see the stuff that's going to be incorporated into Bone land and also appreciate that a specific artist is continuing this plot. What else? Yeah, I feel like those are the main things. So that's basically elements come from people that I meet, respect. Yeah, I feel like that's a good conceptual basis for now.